25 Best PSP Shooter Games.
People lost their lives in battle. Look at all those twisted.
Gonna hit back at the Empire? Well, it's come sooner than I thought.
Number 25. Tom Clancy's Ghost Recon Advanced Warfighter 2. The production values in Ghost Recon Advanced Warfighter 2 are good. There's a nice range of environments to play in and a fair amount of detail packed in them. Some of the animations are a bit clunky, such as how enemy soldiers can go from standing to prone instantly, but otherwise the action is smooth. Number 24. Bounty Hounds. Bounty Hounds brings some interesting concepts to what is otherwise a straightforward action game, but those concepts are unfortunately not enough to lend the game any significant amount of depth to sustain interest for more than a couple of hours. Number 23. Call of Duty Roads to Victory. Call of Duty Roads to Victory isn't a terrible game, it's just unnecessary. While it may look like Call of Duty and for a while feel like Call of Duty, nearly all of the things that make the Call of Duty game so enjoyable are watered down or missing.
Let's move out.
Number 22. Star Wars Battlefront Elite Squadron. Hampered by bland, repetitive play and old control issues, Elite Squadron is one of those games that really will appeal to the hardcore fan only. Overall, it's an experience that, while mildly amusing for a while, leaves you with a desire for much more. Number 21. Brothers in Arms D-Day. Brothers in Arms isn't much fun due to the poor controls, disjointed story, and generally uninteresting gameplay. It's possible to have a decent time with the game once you get a grip on the controls and turn a blind eye to the many other issues, but it's simply not the style of game that works well on handheld.
He's down.
Number 20. Metal Slug XX. You can stretch the experience with co-op play or limiting your continues, but this is an arcade game at heart. Longevity is supposed to come from repeat plays. But the Metal Slug experience is getting a bit creaky. Too much repetition in the action and too few new ideas. That makes it difficult to excitedly get through a single one. Number 19. Medal of Honor Heroes. Heroes does a fine job of translating the cinematic gameplay of the Medal of Honor series on the PSP. And what it lacks in complexity, it makes up in rewarding action and classy presentation. As a first effort, Heroes sets the bar for handheld first-person shooters. Number 18. Medal of Honor Heroes 2. Thanks to solid controls, a short, albeit enjoyable single-player campaign, and an impressive online mode, Medal of Honor Heroes 2 is a battle worth fighting. It really is a good game that should please anyone who has enjoyed previous Medal of Honors and isn't yet tired of trying to stop Hitler once and for all. Number 17. Star Wars Battlefront 2. Minor gripes aside, Star Wars Battlefront 2 for the PSP comes very close to the greatness that is the console version. Its controls might not be the best, but with a nice number of maps, space battles, Jedis, and PSP-only game modes, this is the game to own when you are far from your console or PC. Number 16, The Third Birthday. The Third Birthday is a great game, no question. It has depth, great production values throughout, and the raw mechanics give PSP gamers a mostly satisfying RPG shooter despite the system's inherent flaws. In the end, The Third Birthday is a sign that bigger things are planned for Aya Brea.
Renegade Squadron?
Number 15, Star Wars Battlefront Renegade Squadron. This is truly the game Battlefront 2 should have been. It's fun, it's full-featured, and most importantly, it's online. If you felt that its predecessor was lacking a few things, you'll find Renegade Squadron fills in many of the missing pieces. Number 14, Infected. Yes, this is a hoot of a game to play and only for the mature. The action comes at you with both barrels blazing and never lets up. With quick humor, a B-movie plot, and lots of guns, this is a zombie fan's dream. Number 13, SOCOM, US Navy SEALs Tactical Strike. Tactical Strike is a departure from the standard SOCOM gunplay, but it's still worthy of consideration, both from those who enjoy the series and those who like measured tactical gameplay. A few frustrations get in the way of the fun from time to time, but this is still a good strategy/action hybrid that delivers on multiple fronts.
Reticle over the PSF agent to see the revive icon.
Number 12, Chili Con Carnage. Chili Con Carnage is a good deal of fun. It's chaotic, funny, and unlike just about every other action game out there. There's lots of stuff to go back and do to keep you occupied, so it'll stay in your PSP a while as well, just so long as you don't get bored of shooting dudes in the face.
Shut up, farm boy.
Number 11, SOCOM, US Navy SEALs Fireteam Bravo 3. Fireteam Bravo 3 is a very nice package, but the weapons all feel the same and you're just using the same tactics mission to mission, but that doesn't spoil the experience. SOCOM US Navy SEALs Fireteam Bravo 3 is fun, and if you dig the action genre, this one has enough stuff packed in to keep you playing for a while. Number 10, Who's That Flying? Who's That Flying is enjoyable, funny, and cute. The story mode kind of fell flat as each city's 3 levels felt similar and dragged a bit, but that's just a portion of the game. The challenges and infinity modes provide quick doses of shmup action that speed the gameplay up and give you interesting objectives. Number 9, Every Extend Extra. Every Extend Extra does a fine job of mixing shooter arcade action with the depth of a serious puzzle game. It could use more stages, not to mention a greater range of difficulty modes, but these complaints fail to make the game any less appealing.
I'm heading up mobile command for this op.
Number 8, Killzone Liberation. Liberation shames most other PSP offerings through its presentation, which blends excellent visuals and sound with a clean and user-friendly interface. It has a few quirks, but in the end, they seem almost negligible. Definitely recommended to fans of the action genre, but also to anyone who dislikes bad games.
Target sighted!
Number 7, SOCOM, US Navy SEALs Fireteam Bravo 2. SOCOM US Navy SEALs Fireteam Bravo 2 is a great all-around package for any shooter fan with a PSP. And it's apparent that Fireteam Bravo 2 goes a long way to close the gap between console and handheld games, which is impressive in and of itself, but it also happened to be a really fun game.
Moving, sir. Contacts are moving. I've got a contact.
Number 6. SOCOM US Navy SEALs Fireteam Bravo. SOCOM US Navy SEALs Fireteam Bravo is easily one of, if not the, most full-featured titles for the PSP year. Fans of the SOCOM series will definitely want to pick this up, and anyone begging for a decent multiplayer action for the PSP will want to do the same. Number 5. Space Invaders Extreme. Space Invaders Extreme is a very good example of how to update a classic game. The gameplay has been improved, and multiplayer adds a whole new dynamic to the experience. It's a shame that the PSP version of the game lacks online functionality, but it is right for anyone who enjoys fast-paced, arcade-style shooters with a retro twist.
Level up. But they work on humans as well.
Number 4. Resistance Retribution. It's probably one of the most complete packages ever to come to the PSP. It has an engaging storyline, a likable main character, tons of reasons to play it again, and one of the greatest multiplayer outings ever seen on this system. Number 3. Syphon Filter Logan's Shadow. Dark Mirror was an incredible title that showed off the PSP, but Logan's Shadow elevates the story, gameplay, and multiplayer elements to the new heights. Not only does it keep the formula that made the first game so good, it smoothly improves on it. Logan's Shadow is easily one of the best titles to come out on the system. Number 2. Syphon Filter Dark Mirror. With everything Dark Mirror has to offer, including its great controls, varied campaign, and high-caliber presentation, Syphon Filter is easy to recommend to anyone who likes shooter games. The stealth in the game isn't as hardcore, but it's also not forced on you either, so fans of both sneaking and shooting can play Dark Mirror however they wish. Number 1. Velocity. It's not the modest price that makes you love Velocity though, it's the ideas, the casual, confident creativity and gradually unfolding scope of its levels. It's a super experiment with the 80s vertical shooter form, sticking conservatively to a familiar aesthetic whilst it innovates widely elsewhere. Anyone with a PSP should get this one.
Didn't tell us Spec Ops was on site.
I don't
This area. Find the crash site and support Fireteam Alpha by neutralizing.
Go the airborne way. You mean shoot them? Yeah.